Hello. Welcome to the next in the series of review clips designed to assist you in preparation for your Biology 3201 public examination. In this clip, we'll be examining the Human Genome Project. The Human Genome Project was a project that took 13 years to complete and was aimed at sequencing the entire human genome. There were several scientists from around the world that worked on this project, and it was completed in 2003. It was revealed that the human genome contained 3 billion base pairs, and they were sequenced in turn. The purpose for this project, the purpose for the interest in sequencing the human genome, was that scientists believed that if we could know the entire sequence of a human genome, we could then determine and eventually cure disorders that affect the human population. As well, our DNA could be compared to other organisms. This would reveal evolutionary relationships and possibly similarities that would be helpful down the pipe in terms of other scientific discoveries. Some of the findings of the Human Genome Project were somewhat surprising, however. Initially, one surprising was 99.9% of all human DNA is identical. It was also revealed that the human genome contains about 35,000 different genes. This was much less than the expected 100,000. With the Human Genome Project, there are certainly some risks attached. Firstly, privacy. If all the genome is known, so your DNA is now not so unique anymore. Financial. If genetic disorders can be determined to exist in the population, could insurance and the like be denied? And certainly ethically, should we be playing God? Should we be prying into what the parts list are for a human being? Yet, there can be no dispute that there are potential benefits for the understanding that was gained through the development of the human genome. Firstly, knowledge of predisposition to disease. If the person is predisposed to disease, treatments and/or preventions could be implemented earlier. Analysis of disease could be conducted. Diseases that are known can be analyzed and prevention and cures created. These all have a significant benefit to having this information at our disposal. In the past, public examinations have posed questions on this topic, and I present the following for your consideration. This question was worth 3 marks, and it asked a 2-part question. Research has been done on the potential of changing the structure and function of human genetic material, which is leading to improvements in medicine and healthcare for humans. Part 1 asks you to explain one way this knowledge has improved medicine and healthcare for humans. And Part 2 asks you to describe one reason why the application of this knowledge might affect an individual's privacy. The answers accepted for Part 1 include treatment of disease and improved drug treatments. 1% was awarded for any way knowledge has improved medicine. Treatment of disease and drug treatment certainly has answers for this. Insurance coverage, job hiring, right to privacy, ethical reasons were all answers that were given for Part 2. 1% was awarded for the listing effect on privacy, another % for a description of how the effect might be helped. Another question is posed. Asked, the Human Genome Project has identified the DNA sequence of all human chromosomes. You are asked to describe how the scientific knowledge gained through the Human Genome Project presents both risk and benefit to society. The accepted answers include for risk, discrimination potentially, loss of privacy, genetic manipulation, and the playing God issue. Again, 1 mark was awarded for each. As for benefit, the ability to cure disease and improve quality of life will constitute another mark. And this question is posed, a selective response question asked for the goal of the Human Genome Project. While the end result was to improve disease care, it was certainly not the goal of the project itself. Perfect recombination of DNA techniques, that wasn't the goal either. to refine the use of human genes? That was not the goal either. The correct answer was A, determine the contents of all human DNA. Thank you for your patience. I hope you found this learning clip to be helpful.